When NCARB was first founded in 1919, the architecture profession was made up of almost entirely white men, often with similar educations and backgrounds. This demographic was reflected in the council's leaders, volunteers, and customers. But as the profession evolved, NCARB's makeup began to change with it. In 1968, California architect Worley Wong became the first Asian American and the first non-white individual to serve on NCARB's board of directors, opening the door to new voices in the development of NCARB's mission and programs. In the late 70s and early 80s, NCARB made new milestones in improving diversity in its leadership and in its key programs. In 1979, Lorenzo Williams became NCARB's first African American president, and soon after, Lauren Cronenwett became the first woman to serve on the council's board of directors. At the same time, NCARB was also evolving its education, experience, and examination programs to welcome candidates from various backgrounds.
When I first started working with NCARB, it was mostly a boys' club in a way. I think now, over time, it has evolved to be much more inclusive, a lot more diverse.
I think we have reached out to so many more groups or people to be involved and get to know us better as an organization. I think being part of the process makes people much more comfortable with change.
In 1997, New York architect Anne Chantrell became NCARB's first female president, and Lenore Lucy became the first woman to serve as NCARB's executive officer.
I love seeing so many female faces here today, and I know it's important that they see females in leadership positions in order to be encouraged themselves to lead.
Over the past decade, NCARB has made a targeted effort to ensure that people from all backgrounds are being included in conversations about the path to licensure, including gender and racial diversity, but also diversity in age, education, professional experience, location, and firm size.
I've learned a lot because each of the people I've met, there have been diverse viewpoints, but the opportunity to turn those viewpoints into productive initiatives is really rewarding.
The great promise and thrill of NCARB is that you meet people from around the country, and they're really hardworking. There's no pay, there's no glory, it's just all work. So these are very special architects who are on the council.
In 2012, NCARB invited licensure candidates from around the country to join a think tank and provide feedback on NCARB's programs and initiatives. Their insight provides a central perspective into how NCARB can better serve individuals seeking licensure. And in 2018, NCARB started a rethink tank of recently licensed architects to identify challenges in the licensure process and offer suggestions for improvements.
Now, the different programs, the AXP has evolved, and you can see that they're taking into consideration women in architecture, the diversity, but now you can see the effort that's being made to include the different perspectives.
I don't see anywhere else where these types of conversations and this type of engagement is happening for the profession. This many diverse professionals coming together to discuss these issues, coming from all of these different aspects of the profession, that is what it's really gonna take to get our profession to grow again.
With more voices offering valuable input and perspectives on the challenge and opportunities facing the profession, NCARB has been able to identify pinch points on the path to licensure and brainstorm ways to have a positive impact on representation in the profession.
I think the whole organization benefits from that more diverse group of volunteers.
So the diversity pipeline is really interesting to me. Like, how do we get people at a younger age to value design? There need to be more people that look like me. More women, more people of color, more people from disadvantaged communities. Architects need to reflect the faces of the population that we serve.
In the coming years, NCARB will continue to ensure its programs balance inclusivity with the rigor needed to protect the public.
I love people and I love all of the differences that we have. I love how architecture can also sort of represent everybody.
I think we're becoming more diverse. We're really trying to do everything we can do to make the experience of how to become an architect stronger. And I think that the next 100 years is going to be remarkable how we keep up with those changes. It's only positive.